All right, welcome to Eastern Hancock High School. I'll make sure I'm not muted. A few times we started these before, and we've been muted when we started. This is the Dents Automotive pregame show. And tonight's announcers, I'm Joe Paxton, and tonight I'm joined by Junior Hayden Collins. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How's your fall break been going?
It's been all right. Filled with volleyball.
Yes. So it's short. It seems like it goes fast every year, so the fall break. So, and we will get our scoreboard. I think hopefully everything comes on in just a little bit. Let's just talk a little bit about tonight. Tonight we have about 70 degrees, and it's clear skies, sunny out, no chance of rain, and just a little bit of wind, about 7 miles an hour. So good night, and really pretty warm for October. I feel like sometimes these games can be kind of cold at this time of year. We got the schedule here. The Royals are just have 2 games left. They have Shenandoah this week and LaPel next week, both at home. The Royals are 4-3 with wins over Frankton, North Decatur, Knightstown, and Monroe Central last week, and they're averaging 37 points a game, which is a really high number. And then that's with 0 in the hurricane weather. Were you here that night?
I was not. I was debating whether or not I should come or not.
Yeah, it was an interesting night. It was an interesting night. So, and then their losses were to Milan that night, Heritage Christian, and Centerville. For the Raiders of Shenandoah, they beat Fremont week 1, beat South Decatur, Park Tudor, and Hagerstown, and their losses are to Northeastern, North Decatur, and LaPel, who we're going to see, like I said, next week. One big thing about this game is it is for the conference championship outright. So, sorry, I didn't make people dizzy. So tonight, if the Royals win, they will win the outright championship and of the MEC. If they lose, they've already clinched at least a share of it. Ironically, if they were to lose tonight, if Shenandoah were to win and then Shenandoah plays Monroe Central next week, you could have a 3-way tie for the conference championship.
That's crazy. Out
of 4 teams. So, so we'll see what happens here. All right. See if there's anything else. We're kind of going through a lot of the stuff. Pregame, they're not even out here yet. So neither team. So they've already done the anthem, and so it's going to be. I think once they get out here, we'll be ready to go. I'm not sure what's taking. Usually, I feel like they're out here by now. So the sectional's coming up. We're going to actually have the sectional draw on Sunday this week. And this is kind of the teams that we're seeing, and it's a really good group of teams. There's only 2 teams in the entire sectional that have losing records, Winchester and Union County. Everybody else a winning record. And we could potentially see the Shenandoah team in the sectional in just a few weeks. So, but Northeastern's really good. LaPel's good. Centerville, we saw them earlier this year. Triton Central's traditionally really good as well. So it's going to be a tough sectional when we get to that point. Some of our players to watch tonight. Jarrett Hellman, junior, plays quarterback, but he's really quick. And so I think you're going to see him use his arm and his legs. He's going to run around a lot and make some plays for the Raiders. He kind of does a lot of everything for them. And then the player to watch is Mark Cubey. Mark came back last week from injury. He was kind of limited. They didn't play him as much just to kind of get his feet wet back. And so tonight I think we might see just a little bit of a larger role for Mark. So, coaches tonight. Coach Pat Echeverria is in his 6th season. He's got 40 wins at Eastern Hancock. And the coach of the Raiders is Jake Stillwell. His fourth season, and he has 15 wins at Shenandoah in those 4 seasons. I think we see some people, and our camera is not up yet. All right, sorry. I didn't have it set up. Oh, we got some Raiders coming. So the Shenandoah Raiders heading to the field, and I don't know whose that is.
That's John.
He acted like that wasn't his when he was originally, but okay. So here comes the Raiders, and then I think the Royals are following them as they come out. Royals, or the Raiders, in white jerseys and blue pants, and the Royals in their blue jerseys and gray pants with a gray helmet. I kind of like those helmets.
Mm-hmm. They look good.
The combination of gray and blue looks good. And then we just noticed this. Brand new on the side of the school over fall break. Sorry, I'll get there in a minute. A big EH. So kind of cool. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I'm going to bet that it doesn't light up, but it would be really cool if it did.
Yeah, it would.
And tonight, since we're looking this direction, as most nights here, there's pork burgers for sale.
I'm going to have to get one.
Yeah, I think at halftime, I'm hoping there's still some down there. So, lots going on here. Not a lot of people here early on. As we get ready for this football game to start. You kind of would expect a sparse crowd being fall break. A lot of people might be out of town. Did you get a chance to go anywhere? I know you had volleyball.
Nope. We're
No.
going to Michigan just for the weekend tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So Shenandoah brought a decent crowd. I don't know if they're on break or not. And the Royals are getting ready to go through the cheerleader tunnel. Normally we have more people out there, but I think, hopefully I'm not making people dizzy with this camera. I think, like I said, a lot of people on break.
And now your Eastern Hancock Royals.
So the Royals take the field. You guys played Shenandoah a couple times, didn't you, during the volleyball season?
Yeah, we had them in the tournament.
Tournament and then played them in the season?
Yep.
How did that go?
We beat them both times.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's always good to beat Shenandoah. And if you're watching from Shenandoah, remember, you're watching the Eastern Hancock Sports Network. So, as we have some of our crowd. I just want to check here, make sure our camera is working normally. All right. Let's get that off of there. And we're getting close. I think we're about to have the toss, or the coin toss, captain's meeting. Let's see how this works. So what do you get on your pork burger?
Just ketchup.
Just ketchup?
I'm basic, yeah.
I'm a barbecue or mustard, usually. Some people just don't know how good A lot of people don't know about pork burgers. But around here you do. Around here you do. All right. All right. So we do have chat. So you can chat on the Facebook video or the YouTube video. And we should be able to see it right here. So it looks like the Royals are going to receive the start. And we'll get started here shortly. Both teams ready to go, and an important one, like I said, this is for a conference championship outright. And that's usually one of your goals going into the season. And unfortunately, I think this might be the last year for the football conference. So whoever wins the conference this year, it may very well be the last. Do you have a favorite football player out there?
No, I don't know.
No favorites? I like Ethan Carter. But Hayden Collins is not going to – or Hayden Collins. Hayden Jackson. Hayden Collins is next to me.
Oh, here.
Hayden Jackson is down there, not in uniform. So we will hopefully see him back soon. And I want to make sure I'm on the right camera. I think we are. Yeah, we are.
Oh, we got that the EH does light up on the chat.
Huh?
We were told that it does light up.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Well, I'll be looking at. We'll look at it later
Yeah.
when it's dark enough. All right, is that number 11? Nope, that's a stripe.
So close.
Oh, Marks mishandles the kickoff, and he's gonna able to get it out to about the we'll say 35-yard line. And hopefully our voices match up. Let us know if they're off. I think I got it set up correctly.
All be placed on the Royals 30. It'll be 1st and 10.
I didn't do my starters, so we'll try to get the starters in at some point. All right, so you got Eden and Mark Cuby, and you got 2 wideouts on the near side. And Mark gets about 6 yards there.
Kubi on the carry for the Royals.
Good.
Picks up 5.
Good carry.
Taken down by Max Seaver of the Raiders. Makes it 2nd and 5 for the Royals.
It'll be interesting to see how much he plays tonight. So I know that he's still coming back from that injury. There's a flag.
And the flag on the play.
I don't know if I'm telling it.
Offsides against the Raiders.
So the Royals are going to get the 5 yards they needed for the first down.
And all the play will be a 1st down Royals.
All right, Eden is going to pass this time. He throws it out to Manship, Eli Manship. He cuts upfield. He makes one guy miss. And he's taken down by number 53, Jacob Brown for the Raiders.
Eden's pass is complete. Eli Manship taken down by Jacob Brown of the Raiders. Looks like a pickup of 8. He'll make it 2nd and 2.
All right. Eden with Excuse me. Eden with QB in the backfield. They hand it off the mark. He makes a spin move. And he's going to be just short.
QB on the carry for the Royals, taken down again by Max Seaver.
Looked like they were going to get him at first in the back before he could get back to the line. And third down and very short. And it's a handoff to Mark. He's got a decent hole. He's going to pop it outside, and he cuts it back up. And I think they may be thinking there might be a fumble.
That's good for a Royal first down.
So they're going to say he was down. I tried to do a replay, and I don't even think we could see. It's way on the other side. But the coach, there's a couple coaches that were jumping up and down like they thought it might have been a fumble. They did not move the chains. All right.
There you go.
Now they're moving. All right. So it's looks like Delagrange in motion, and they throw it out. That's picked off. And the Raider, I can't see what number that is. Number 11. Carter Gray jumped right in front of that pass. I may have hit the replay too early. So the Royals turn it over. Big play by the Raiders. Let's see if we can see it or if I hit the replay too early. Nope. Not good. Not good. Not the start we wanted here. All right, Raiders. I'm about to get familiar with the players here. Is that 41? So 14 is the quarterback. That's Jarrett Hellman. And Dylan Parsley, number 41. Looks like he's playing the running back position. So same two back there. You got Hellman at quarterback, Parsley is the running back. They throw it out to number 2, Hayden Hubbard.
Hellman's pass is complete to Hayden Hubbard.
So we've got third down and about 7. It looks like somebody else back there, maybe Aaron Roberts back there with Hellman this time. Ooh. Hellman's pass overthrows number 3, Max Seaburn. Do like Shenandoah's uniforms are very easy to read. That's one of my favorite things as I started doing this is having nice, large, easy to read numbers.
Yes.
Their helmet is a little bit different than most teams. They got one side it's blank and the other side has got a decal on it.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to go back a punt. And Hellman puts his foot into it. And Shaw picks it up, I think. And he doesn't really go anywhere. Good coverage there. Let's get the offensive starters here since I missed it last time.
Eden, quarterback, Greenfield, Indiana.
Mark Cooley,
running back in Greenfield, Indiana.
Austin Brown, wide receiver, Greenfield, Indiana.
Eli Manship, wide receiver, Greenfield, Indiana.
Cameron Delgrange, wide receiver, Shirley, Indiana.
Luke Manship, tight end, Greenfield, Indiana.
Drew Morris, O-line, Greenfield, Indiana.
Joseph Allenball, offensive line, Carthage, Indiana.
Christian Wisman, center, Greenfield, Indiana.
Braden Hester, offensive line, Wilkinson, Indiana.
Carson Smith, offensive line, Greenfield, Indiana.
All right. Eden takes the ball for a run there on the left side.
Eden on the carry for the Royals, taken down by Dylan Parsley of the Raiders.
Tackled by Parsley.
No gain on the play. It'll again be 2nd and 10 for the Royals.
And after the first drive by the Royals was an interception by, who was it again? It was Carter Gray. And a short pass. That's Austin Brown with the catch.
Austin Brown.
It's about 8-yard pickup there for the Royals.
And that'll be 3rd and 3 for the Royals.
So Eden's in the backfield with QB. Let's see if they can get him to jump off sides. They don't. QB's going to get on the outside, and they push him out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down. So Marks look good. I think he's, after being injured, I think he looks pretty fast.
Yeah, for sure.
So 1st and 10. Two wide receivers this time. Mark cuts it up the middle. He's trying to get to the outside, and he may have gotten another first down. So the guys up front doing a nice job. I think Joe and Carson, Christian. I'm trying to think who's all up there. Drew. And I'm missing somebody. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. All right. Mark's going to try the right side this time, and there's a flag.
Kuby on the carry again for the Royals. Taken down by Braden Whaley and the Raiders. There's a flag on the play.
Let's see what the flag is. Holding against the Royals.
Holding against the Royals.
That's going to push him back 10 yards. Going to bring up a 1st and 20. Actually, yeah, it's 1st and 20. I don't know why it says 25. All right, Eden's going to throw, and it's short. Nice catch by Eli in the middle in traffic. That looked like there was a lot of traffic in there, kind of hard to catch. You can see in this replay. There's 3 Raiders right there around him. All right. Luke Manship in motion. And they're going to throw it to Luke. And he's going to get out. And it was 2nd and 14. He's not going to get a first down, I don't think, but he's going to be, I may have lied, he did get the first down.
Result of the play is a Royal first down.
So good job after making it 1st and 20. The Royals get it all back in 2 plays. How many people we got watching?
134.
134. All right, Manship in motion again. He's going to Elijah throws it out to Mark, but the Raiders swarm him as soon as he catches it.
Eden's pass is complete to Kubi. Taken down by Max Seaver and the Raiders.
It's
1 yard loss in the play. It'll be 2nd 11.
loss of 1. And Eden's, they got him to jump again. Hard count by Eden. Gets the Raiders to jump offside. That's going to give him 5 yards. Going to make it 2nd and about 6.
It'll now be 2nd and 6 for the Royals.
All right, we got trips on the near side. We got 1 wide out on the far. It's Austin Brown on the far side. And he's going to hand it off to Mark. Mark's going to get a chance. He's going to get to the outside. He may go. Nope. Oh, he does. He makes a nifty move.
That's good.
That was an impressive move at the end. I think it was Carter Gray. Carter Gray had a chance to tackle him here at the end of this play, and he just kind of overruns Mark. Mark stops, cuts it back inside, and scores. So after turning it over on the first drive, the Royals bounce back, score a touchdown here. They're going to go for 2. Manship, Eli in motion. And Elijah rolls out. He's looking to throw, but he may run it. Oh, at the last second, he tried to toss it. And it's incomplete. And so the Royals score first, and we're up 6-0. We're going to take a quick commercial. Be right back right after this break.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, we're going to get Hayden to talk here. So here, I think we'll get her to talk about this.
I can talk about this.
Okay, so we got the volleyball sectional coming up next week.
Yep.
And you guys play Irvington Prep on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then if you win that, we're going to play Heritage Christian or Triton Central.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Are you excited about the sectional?
Yes, I'm very excited. I don't know. We don't really know who's going to win Heritage Christian and Triton Central. I think that'll be a really good game. Yeah. We're going to watch that game Thursday before we play.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll know the competition.
You've seen them both? You played them both?
Yes. We beat Triton Central in 3 like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. And I will tell you this. I watched the Heritage Christian one from home.
Yeah.
And you guys made me really nervous.
Yes. For sure.
So great play there by Luke Manship with a great tackle there on the kickoff return. Yeah, I was getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
I was like,
we got it done, but
yes,
that's close.
Yes. So.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, there was a flag. I didn't see the flag. Did I hear something about a bake-off?
Oh, yeah.
You guys had a
That
bake-off?
was Wednesday night at our lock-in. My group actually won.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What did you bake?
We baked, so we had these little pretzels, and we we put them in like the shape of a web, and we sprinkled white chocolate over it so it looked like a spider web.
Oh.
And then we made these cookies and
So everything was Halloween themed?
Yeah, yeah. Ours was more spider based.
Oh. You don't have any left over, do you?
No.
Okay. So you won, huh?
Yep.
All right. I need to learn more about this. All right. Hellman's pass is just a bit outside.
Hellman's pass falls incomplete.
So who was your best competition? Who had the next best?
I don't remember who was in the group, but one of the groups made these I think it was dirt pudding, and they made it look like a graveyard. And it was really good.
Oh. Yeah. And you stayed here all night?
Yes. We were up we went to a haunted house before we went to Indy Scream Park, and then we came back, and we were here till 7 a.m.
Oh.
Nobody slept.
Yeah. Coach Rainbolt's crazy.
Yeah. I don't think she ever sleeps.
There's a run, and the Royals do a good job there defending that. There's number 34. And if you looked over there at the...
Yes, I saw it. It looks good.
Yeah, we'll show you. I want to get a little darker before I show them the signage on the building. Now, I'm impressed. I really didn't think it did.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was pretty impressive to start with. They have no idea what I'm talking about. That happens a lot on here. All right, so the 3rd and 11 for the Raiders. And Hellman's going to throw a screen pass, and it goes nowhere. Very well defended there. And they're going to force the Raiders to punt again. I haven't done the defensive starting lineup. Sometime when we start to do defense, remind me, and I will do that. Have you watched the volleyball live streams at all?
I've gone back to a couple of them. Yeah.
Did you see the vid when you guys played?
Oh
your
yeah, I
guys'
did.
videos?
Yes.
I don't know if people like it or not.
Really? I think it's nice.
You think you like it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a good idea.
It reminds me of the NFL whenever they do it.
Oh yeah, that's
games.
where I was going with.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, the kick's out of bounds. That's what the flag's for. So I got a text message just now.
Oh, no.
From someone you know.
Oh, no.
About the haunted house.
Yeah.
Yeah. That somebody what did you think of what did you think of the haunted house?
I don't know.
It was pretty scary.
I was a chicken. I didn't go. I don't do that kind of stuff.
No. I remember being in high school and going to those, and I'd get myself so excited and pumped when I would go through it. Like, I didn't get scared because I was just so adrenaline.
Adrenaline, yeah.
All right, Royals take over with a 6-point lead. He's gonna roll out. He's gonna get sacked from behind, so the pressure gets to him. A couple Raiders. I don't see numbers. Do you see the white numbers there on those two? Number 1 and 32. Aaron Roberts and Braden Whaley combined for that sack. That puts the Royals way back. 2nd down and 20. 4 wide. And a screen pass to Mark, see if he gets some room. And there's a flag. I think they're going to get called for lineman downfield.
Could be on the reception from Eden.
I think they're.
Downs by Hellman. There's a flag on the play.
Let's see if I can get the signal. I'm pretty sure we're going to see illegal man downfield on the pass. Blocking the back. I was wrong.
Back against the Royals.
Coach Gallian's going to tell me when he watches this that I already know that if you throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, or something. So, all right, look at that. How far they got to go here. Oh, I don't know if I ever switched. Did I ever switch that camera? I think I did. Got too many TVs with video on it. 2nd and 25. Oh, and Eden just throws it away. Because they get so much pressure. Now, I don't know what you do here. 3rd and... Or is it still... No, it should be 3rd down. Oh, we're waiting on... I don't know why it's... There we go. 3rd down. They're going to call intentional grounding. They do throw a flag. So that's going to push the Royals back even farther. Yeah, that's the bad thing when people text. You know, I will often say it. So if I look at it. All right. I don't even know. The Royals have to get to the 45-yard line of the past midfield to get a first down. It's 3rd and 35. I'm guessing they'll just probably run or something here. Yep, they do run, Mark, right up the middle. And now looks like Evan Wheeler's going to come in to punt. Mark comes out. And it looks like Carter Gray, who has an interception in this game, is back to receive for the Raiders. And Wheeler punts it. Nobody knew where it was. So Raiders are going to take over in really good field position. All right, we haven't done defensive starters. Let's do those real quick.
D-line, Greenfield, Indiana. Ethan Carter, D-line, Shirley, Indiana.
Joseph Allenball, defensive line, Carthage, Indiana.
Brendan Trueblood, D-line, Greenfield, Indiana.
Ethan Sipes, linebacker, Charlottesville, Indiana.
Aiden Trueblood, linebacker, Greenfield, Indiana.
Gabe Johnson, middle linebacker, Markville, Indiana.
Eli Manship, cornerback, Greenfield, Indiana.
Griffin Knight, corner, Greenfield, Indiana.
Gavin Bowman, safety, Wilkinson, Indiana.
Garrett Shaw, safety, Knightstown.
All right, we're back.
Armstrong on the carry for the Raiders.
So the first carry there by Armstrong is a 2-yard loss. I feel like I went too far. It's too loud.
2-yard loss on the play. It'll now be 2nd and 12.
So a minute. Well, now I don't feel like it's loud enough. All right. A minute 45 left. Here in the first quarter, Royals lead 6-0. Hellman's going to look to throw. He's going to scramble. Still scrambling. And he finds an open receiver. See what number? 2. Hayden Hubbard. So that's going to be a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Farthest that Shenandoah has gotten into Royal territory so far in this first quarter. It's 34. Picks up about 1. 34 is Armstrong.
A 1 yard gain on the play. It'll now be 2nd and 9.
So if anybody watched our game a couple weeks ago, that area of the field they're in right now was mud.
Yeah.
It was all mud. So it looks really, really good. I know the school did some work on it immediately after that game, and it looks pretty good. So we're 2nd and 9. Hellman's going to roll out. And the pass is incomplete.
Hellman's pass falls incomplete. It will now be 3rd and 9 for the Raiders.
So it's going to be 3rd and 9. It's only 1.8 seconds left in the first quarter, so we're really close to having a break. Both teams' defenses have played pretty well, I thought. And there's pressure from behind, and there's going to be a sack.
Nice.
Who was that? 55 for us. Who was it?
Brennan Trueblood.
Brennan Trueblood. Oh, I didn't hit replay. That would have been a good replay. All right, that's going to end the first quarter. It's 6-0 Royals. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hancock Regional Hospital and NightStar Connect have had a relationship for decades. We share a joint mission to support the development of this county. We want this to be the best place in America to live. We, as a healthcare provider, need telecom support, we need utility support, and so in our various locations, we access the services of NightStar Connect. We would not have been able to do that without that partnership with NightStar Connect.
NightStar is a different kind of company, and the difference.
All right, we're back. We were talking about this. We're going to go back to it. So, just a heads up, we are not streaming the Irvington Prep game. So that's Thursday night about 7:30. So we will not be streaming that. So you will, if you want to see that volleyball match, you need to arrive at Cecina and watch it. I'm counting on you guys to just take care of business, and then we'll stream Saturday. There, so it's a good sectional, like we talked about. We saw Heritage Christian, we saw Triton Central. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, Saturday will be really good. It'll be good competition.
Yeah, Cecina's good. I don't know much about Crystal House, but assuming we advance to the Saturday, it's going to be 4 good volleyball teams there.
Yeah.
So it'll be exciting. We'll talk more about the season and how it's gone at some point. All right, Hellman's trying to get the Royals to jump offside. It is 4th and 16. And he's going to be hit. Maybe a fumble. They're going to call it incomplete. It doesn't matter, really, because it was 4th down. So Hellman didn't really know it was coming. So Joe Hollenbaugh got it, but they're going to call it incomplete. I don't think it's actually a fumble recovery. And we didn't really get it. It didn't zoom out right. Let's see it real quick here one more time. So big hit.
Yeah, snuck up on him.
All right. So Royals take over, 6-0, started the second quarter. Do want to mention at halftime we have the 1984 sectional championship team going to be introduced. So stick around for that. Mark's going to run off the left side. And he's going to come out. And Wheeler's going to come in.
Picks up 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5 Royals.
So Wheeler did a nice job when Mark was out with injury. What's our cheer block look like?
I was wondering that.
I got it. right up the middle, and he just puts his head down and goes. So I was wondering what our cheer block would look like. It's fall break, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a break. But apparently pink night.
Yep.
So. All right. Eden's looking to throw. He's going to go deep. And it is incomplete. I think that was Eli.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like Eli had a chance.
Eden's pass to Manship falls incomplete.
There's Wheeler off the left side, and he's still going. Pairing Raiders, trying to tackle him. He's going to get a first down. They've been a good 1-2 combination, QB and Wheeler. And the Rose get up there quick. They run again. Wheeler's still fighting for yards.
Wheeler on the carry again for the Royals. Taken down by a full slew of Raider tacklers. Picks up 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing I like is that Coach Etch always uses students, managers to signal plays in.
Yeah.
And it's, let's talk about it. Is it Wheeler's going to pick up a couple more yards. But if you watch, there's 3 of them down there. Who is it? John and Ava and Audrey.
Audrey, yeah. I don't know how they do it. I would forget them.
Oh, yeah. And then they're all 3 doing it. I don't know if some of them are decoys, so the other team can't. You may do that a little bit since this could be a sectional team. So, or some of them are the Royal ones. So, but yeah, for them to know all the right signals and all the stuff to do.
Loses 2 on the play. It'll now be 4th and 6 for the Royals.
Yeah, it's confusing to me.
Yeah. Never thought about decoys. That's smart.
Yeah. You don't know which one's actually.
Which one's right?
Yeah. I think I know. But, all right, I don't want to give it away. All right. Eden's going to throw it. It's just over Manship's head.
Eden's pass to Luke. Manship falls incomplete.
Yeah, Luke.
Be a turnover on down.
So it's a turnover, and the Raiders take over. So a lot of defense. Neither team can really seem to get much going on offense. So you said you're going to Michigan.
Yes.
I hear to get ice cream.
Yes, because our favorite ice cream place is closing in a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks?
Yep.
What makes their ice cream better than other ice cream?
I don't know. It's really just the tradition that we go all the time.
So yeah, you don't want to miss out the last. So it's a place you go to all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you going to get? What's the flavor?
I get Superman.
Superman ice cream?
Yep. It's my favorite.
Is it got a flavor or is it just a bunch of colors?
I couldn't tell you. I don't really know what it is.
You don't know. You don't know what it tastes like, but it's your favorite that you always get. Okay. I used to get Superman ice cream somewhere. I don't remember where it was. I think it was a place in Fortville. Way back in the day. That place is no longer there. And Hellman's pass is really deep, and it's overthrown. Really good coverage there by Bowman. Really had no chance.
And now the second and 15 for the Raiders.
Cheerleaders. We got a little of a break. All right, it is 2nd and 15. Hellman's dropping back to pass. He's got a lot of pressure. It is complete, and there's a flag. We'll see what the flag is for.
Hellman's pass is complete to Aaron Roberts. There's a flag.
Aaron Roberts was the one that caught it, and I think it's going to be against the Raiders. It's going to be a hold.
The Raiders.
We do always ask where are people watching from. So with fall break, we could have some long distance ones.
Yeah.
So if you want to mention in the Facebook or YouTube comments where you're watching from. Oh, I'm up here zooming in on the players, thinking that they were seeing it, and they weren't. All right. 2nd and 20. Both teams having problems with flags. They're going to go deep toward Manship side. And that was
18.
18. Garrett May was who that was intended for, and Eli was right there. So how are your classes this year?
Pretty easy. Everyone says
easy.
junior year is hardest, but
Hardest.
I think it's been. But
So who's
I
the
don't wanna
easy
speak too
teacher then?
soon.
Who's the easy teacher then? What's the easiest class?
hang on, I've been
They're
on
gonna
break
change
for a
it.
week.
They're gonna change it.
I don't even know.
You don't know?
No.
Yeah, they might change it, make it harder. Oh, she
Yeah.
thinks it's easy.
Flag on the play.
What's your most difficult class?
Probably U.S. history.
U.S. history.
Yeah, but I love history, so it makes it a little better.
Yeah.
We have a delay of game against the Raiders.
So delay a game. Both these teams are going the wrong directions. Flags have been a problem. It's not just one side. Both teams are having issues. All right. So we got somebody watching from the hallway. I think that's he's working in the school. Arizona. Wow.
Huh.
That's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah.
All right. It is 3rd and 24. And the pressure, and Hellman's going to get away, and they're going to get a flag. Everybody threw their flag. So I think that's going to be against the Royals, and that's going to be critical. I'm trying to find the So pass interference against the Royals. A lot of flags. So back and forth, that's going to get it back to 3rd and 10, it appears.
After the play, it will now be 3rd and 10 for the Raiders.
Got people in Maine and Miami, Florida.
Oh, wow. All right. 3rd and 10. Now it's at least a chance here to get it. A lot shorter distance. Oh, and they're going to get him. He can't get away. And right now, the Royals doing a good job at containing him. If you look at the stats, Hellman is got a lot of rushing yards. So whenever he gets a chance, he can get away. And now it's going to be 4th and I'm not even sure. 4th and about 10 or 20. We'll call it.
I believe Ethan Sites got him on the sack.
So I've never been to Miami.
I don't think I have either.
I'm trying to think how far south. I think Fort Myers is as far south as I've been. All right, hey, that's a good kick. Manship's going to return it.
Oh.
And there's flags. Man, there are a lot of flags being thrown tonight. So, let's see if I can find the official here. He's getting a lot of TV time. All right, holding against the Royals. Going to push him back. Let's check out the, I don't know what number it is. We're going to try this number. Nope. Sorry. There's the Shenandoah crowd. Pretty good crowd. I'm not sure if they're on fall break or not. Oh, I guess if someone said they're in Maine.
Oh, yeah.
Shenandoah, they probably are. First and 10 for the Royals, about midfield, 49-yard line. And they're going to give it to QB, and they're going to wrap him up behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Raiders. And the early success that the Royals had on offense is the Raiders are starting to figure out a little bit. Second and 11. I think the scoreboard's been working okay. Eden's going to throw it out to the flat. And a great move there, and that's going to be a first down, I think. And I lied, I think. They're going to be just short.
Will now be third and 1 for the Royals.
And Mark's going to have a good hole there. And he's still running, still fighting. And good job, Mark.
Yeah.
I almost missed it. And he just kept running, moving his feet, and kept going. We needed that. All right. All right. Eden's going to hand it off to Wheeler this time. Wheeler goes right up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. He's going to give some credit here to our chain gang here. So the Royals chain gang over there. People don't ever talk about them, but we couldn't play the game without them.
Pretty important.
A pass by Eden out to Eli Manship. Hey, Coy. Thanks for watching. All right, it's third and short, 1 yard. They get it.
Wheeler on the carry for the Royals. That'll be good for the Royals. First down.
So the second best drive of the Royals so far. But actually, this is probably the farthest that got down into the red zone because of Mark's big run for the touchdown. And Mark's going to try to get to the outside, and there's another flag.
Cooley on the carry for the Royals, picked up by Carter Gray of the Raiders. There's a flag on the play.
I can't read those. Emerald Island. Where's Emerald Island? Do you know?
I have no clue.
They have a holding against the Royals.
I don't travel much. So another hold. There. All right. And Eden's going to keep it this time. He gets out of bounds.
Eden on the keeper for the Royals, run out of bounds by Aaron Roberts.
Don't know. He probably picked up about 6. So it was 2nd and 20. Now it's going to be 3rd and 14.
And that'll be 2nd and 14 for the Royals.
Is it 2nd and 14? Oh, 2nd and 14. All right, Eden in the shotgun. You got Brown on the near side. He's going to look that way. He's going to throw it. Oh, it's going to be to Luke Manship. And he's going to catch it and go out of bounds. So the Royals can get a first down. It's 3rd and, well, maybe they can't. I think they can. And QB's going to run up the middle. I think he's going to score easily. So Mark QB scores his 2nd touchdown. The Royals take a 12-0 lead here. Fireworks going off. I gotta try that. Oh, I wonder what that would look like if I just knew. Point this up this way. Oh, no. Somebody put a speaker in the way.
Never mind.
We could spy on there. Oh, let me get this off there. All right. And the Royals just take it right up the middle for the 2-point conversion. And there we go. We're going to take a quick commercial. We haven't got very many in yet, so we're going to get one right now. We'll be right back. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, welcome back. We are getting ready. The Royals with a 14-0 lead, and really defenses have played pretty well so far for both teams. Just a couple drives for the Royals that have resulted in Mark QB touchdowns. And but there's been a lot of times where the Raiders have stopped the Royals. And he was one of our players to watch. We'll see what the Royals do. They have been known to onside kick a little bit here, so let's see what they try to do here. They do. And good job there by the Raider at coming down with that. Number 30. 20.
Yeah.
Sorry, 3 and 2. See, I can't do this. McDuffie. So Landon McDuffie does a good job. That's hard to probably catch that when you see all those people running at you. And you're just kind of, you're a sitting duck there. All right, I'm going to try something here. All right. Handoff up the middle and nowhere. A slew of Royals there. While we got a chance, I'm going to show people the nighttime.
That's what we were talking about.
The nighttime EH all lit up over there by the gym and actually by the pool.
Yeah.
Technically, it looks good.
Yeah.
You mentioned it, and I thought, no, it doesn't light up.
Yeah.
But that would be really cool, and there it is. It really does.
Good.
I think that's some things that we've done a good job at improving.
Yeah.
The look of some things at the school. So that's a pickup of about 6 there. Like, even just something as simple as the signs of the teachers above the doors, I think it adds to the look of the hallway.
Yeah, definitely.
Compared to what it used to be. I'm trying to think. The door wraps, I'm still I'm still in the middle on those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love when they put those signs up. I thought it really improved the.
Yeah, they look nice.
Yeah. And then they had recently added signs that say which one you go in for the gym or which one you go in for the pool.
Yeah, I feel like stuff has been like going up overnight. Like I'll come to school the next day and something new.
Ooh. So big run there by Hellman. He's going to get the first down. I did have, so I have a student in my advisory. I won't say who it is.
Yeah.
And then, we have a conversation. And she's from a new student at Eastern, from another school. We won't mention what school it is.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, what makes Eastern Hancock better than your old school? And she said, our bathrooms are cleaner.
Oh.
So I don't know what you think about the cleanness of our bathrooms.
No, I do think, they're clean.
But apparently they're way cleaner than the other school.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, that's one thing. We're just going to keep adding to this list as the school year goes on.
Yeah.
So, but that's the school does have a nice look inside, keeps improving.
Yes.
And then the TVs added up in places. That's another.
And they're always updated too. Like I feel like there's always something new on them.
Yeah. If it's sports related, I know the guy that does a lot of that.
No, do you?
Non-sports stuff, I don't do that. Or that guy doesn't do that. All right. 2nd and 4. And a good pass there, number 2. Yep. That is Hubbard. So Hellman to Hubbard, and now the Raiders are having their best drive so far, minute 38 till halftime. Do want to remind you we're going to have the 84 sectional championship football team is going to be recognized at halftime, so stick around for that. Ooh, a lot of pressure. And they do a good job at just kind of closing in on him.
Yeah.
He kind of looked like he wanted to run away, but then the Royals just kind of had him. He had no route to get out.
I think for being on fall break, our crowd and fans are still, they're loud.
Oh, yeah. Well, that horn alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that carries.
Yeah. Let's just check out our crowd if we can. You want to see the back of their heads. So let's see here. I don't know what this will look like. It might be a really bad idea. So not bad for fall break, like you said. Not as full as normal, though.
Definitely not.
We got. Usually we can find important people around. Let's see. Mr. Kinder. These people don't know we're spying on them.
No.
That may be a person. I think that person is going to be recognized. Concession stand doesn't look too busy. Some nights it doesn't look like it ever. There's Cooper Bechtel. There's Cooper Bechtel. Hopefully he's smiling. Wonder what he did. All right, sorry. That's what they get. We get a new toy. Camera, I get to play around in. All right. Hellman's going to throw it deep, and it looks like it's going to be overthrown. So, 4th down. And while we're here, and even this first year we've had a logo on the field. So, even like a lot of cosmetic stuff. Do you know how that's done?
Didn't they get that robot thing? Yeah.
They have a robot. It's pretty cool to watch.
I'll come out here sometimes and see it.
It doesn't do the blue. It just does the white.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool to watch. Pass is complete on 4th down, and the Royals are going to stop him. So it's going to be turnover on downs. At least I think it was 4th down. Maybe now it's 4th down. Let's see. Maybe now it's 4th. The Royals called timeout, so it must have been 3rd down. I was playing with the camera too much. So let's see here. Usually we have important people. Oh, we'll watch the cheerleaders. Some people. We used to get comments all the time like, "Why don't you show the cheerleaders?" Well, our camera never pointed that far.
Yeah.
It only could show who if you're in the grass. The cheerleaders would have had to go in the grass. Now with this, we can do that. This is going to make people, well, let me go back this way and then I'll show it. So, Luke Manship for his Eagle Scout project. Got this huge flagpole there. So there's another improvement. So that flagpole is like twice, if not more, than our old flagpole. And then if you notice, I don't know if anybody will notice this. You'll see how bright that yellow is on the goalpost. That was recently painted. They used to be white.
Yeah. I was actually, I was like looking at them. I was like, something's different.
Yeah. So I 9-Star, I believe. 9-Star Connect, one of our sponsors, painted those. All right, Hellman's going to look to throw. He's scrambling, and the Royals get to him. He cannot get away. Ethan Carter with the sack. And he was pumped.
Yeah. He brings lots of energy. I've noticed that.
Yeah. Here's the replay. And Hellman tries to get away. Just can't quite. So the Royals take over 54. Is that what it says? 54. The lights are messed up there, so.
Yeah.
54 seconds. 1st and 10. A long ways to go. We'll see what the Royals can do here. Eden's going to pass it out to Manship. Luke Manship. I'm going to keep talking about that. Which I'll tell you, the Manships have something to do with the trivia question today.
Oh, all right.
So we will do the Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question between the 3rd and 4th quarter. And it's going to have something to do with the Manships. Sort of. All right. Austin Brown with a catch, and he gets out of bounds. And that, just like that, the Royals are past midfield. All right. 1st and 10, 44 seconds left. And they try to run this basically the same play.
Eden's pass to Manship is incomplete.
So 41. I don't know what is up. Is it just something is like the lights on our clock are not working the best for some reason.
Yeah.
It's tricking me. Yeah. All right. And now they try the same play, basically. The other side, there's one of the trying the same stuff. Outs. Royals do have a timeout. 34.9 left. It's going to be 3rd and 10. QE in the backfield with Eden. They're going to bring pressure up the middle. Eden's going to bring it to the outside. He's going to get out of bounds. Good job. 1st down and out of bounds. But I don't know how much time was on the clock when we started. About a minute something. Or maybe been 54. Feels like we've moved really far down the field in just about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I haven't read the comments. All right. Eden's going to look to throw. He's getting a little bit of pressure. Goes deep, and it is off the hands. Uh-oh. It's whoever that is over there is hobbling. So I think it might be Cameron Delagrange. So he's jogging back, though. 20.6 seconds, still a lot of time, and they have a timeout left. I don't know how many sacks that is. We don't have stats tonight. All right. Run up the middle by QB. He's trying to get outside. He's going to get out of bounds. That stops the clock. 14.1.
Taken down by Levi Jackson of the Raiders.
So it's not a 1st down. So it's 3rd and about 3. So get the signal from the sideline, one of them. And Eden's going to roll out. It's 10 seconds left, 9. He's going to throw it toward the end zone. And there's going to be a late flag. That's going to give the Royals a 1st down. I'm going to guess it does at least. Oh, we caught it late. Oh.
We have a pass interference against the Raiders.
So it was pass interference. So 4.7 seconds left. All right. The Royals are on about the 13-yard line. See if they can get points here before halftime. That would be big. All right. still. I think they were trying to draw them off sides, see if they could get a easy 5 yards to get just a tad closer. So that's the last timeout. And so volleyball team.
Yep.
You're at 21 wins or 22?
22.
22.
22 and 6 so far.
So 22 and 6, which I don't know if you knew this. That's the second most wins in school history.
Good.
So, did you know that?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I didn't know that, but
the only other year was in 2012.
12, yeah.
They
were
won
good.
28. So, but that's really good. Good season, 22. What's been some of the highlights?
Probably the Heritage Christian game. That was fun. Yeah.
You won the invitational at the beginning.
Yeah, the Morristown invite. We won that.
I don't know how the competition level was there, but
it was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah. We played Northeastern there. That was a good game.
Well, I'll say the recent Lapel match.
Yeah.
And the recent Triton Central. I don't want to miss this play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had 3 sweeps in a row.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Oh, Eaton's going to try to. He does not tackled. He throws it, and it is caught.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. So, I don't know how well you'll be able to see. But it looked like Eden nearly gets tackled. He throws it, it gets deflected, and then somebody else catches it in the back. And they said who caught it. I did not.
I didn't see.
I didn't hear. And I can't tell. Maybe Eli? No, it was Luke, I think, because they're chanting the famous.
He's a freshman.
He's a freshman. And if you didn't know, we kicked an extra point. It is no good. So wide right, but the Royals score on the last play of the half. And Royals now lead 20-0 going into halftime. So we're going to take a little break. I might see if they have any pork burgers down there.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to have the 84 team recognized. We'll pipe in the PA, and then we'll be back for the second half in just a little bit. All right.
Tonight, we would like to welcome back the 1984 football team to celebrate their 40th anniversary of the second sectional championship in Eastern Hancock school history. Head coach Bob Copeland's 1984 Royals finished the season with a solid 8-4 record. The team had 6 players named All-Conference in the Big Blue River Conference and 1 player named All-County. Perhaps most importantly, the 1984 team set the stage for the Royals to make their run to a state championship in 1985. Tonight, we would like to welcome back the members of the 1984 team that are with us tonight. First, we have Mickey Spiegel. Chris Conley. Joe South. Will always claim him as a Royal, Kyle Barentine. And head coach Bob Copeland. Please help me congratulate the 40th anniversary of the 1984 Sectional Championship Eastern Hancock Royal football team.
There we go. All right. We're I'll be interested to see how many come next year because the 85 team won the state championship. So I didn't have yours up. But so I'll be interested to see, like how many show up next year with the state championship team. Hopefully that we have a few more show up, but glad that we could recognize these Royals. Todd Salkowski, he's not a Royal out there for Shenandoah. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back in a little bit.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. This is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, man, oh man, what a busy time for all of you. You just wrapped up girls golf last week. We have the boys and girls soccer sectionals begin, unified football regionals, boys tennis semifinals, and the pairing show for football on Sunday. So I'm not sure you could jam any more incredibly important events into the schedule if you had to.
No, but you know what, Coach, we're always up to try, and, so if something else comes along, we'll see if that fits too. But, yeah, it is a great time. It's busy. We've got a lot of phenomenal competition going on, and as you said, we're in the middle of sectional week for boys and girls soccer, so we're trying to figure out who's going to be at Carroll Stadium here in a few short weeks, and unified flag football. Coach, you've seen it before, but the unified program, the partnership that we have with Special Olympics Indiana and the IHSAA for our Champions Together is just a phenomenal program, to where we take students that have an intellectual disability and pair them with traditional student athletes, and they play on the same team for their school. And, if you want to get out and see the true spirit of sport, what's going on in our unified programming is just phenomenal.
I think what's also equally gratifying, Paul, is that your unified program was a student-athlete-driven project. They were the ones behind it. They were the ones that moved it forward and made it what it is.
That's exactly right. Our student advisory kids, which are representatives of our member school that advise our board and the association on student matters, came up with this several years ago, and it's become a national model for participation. Yeah,
once again, the IHSAA and its kids, national model for something. None of us are surprised, quite frankly. We mentioned, obviously, we're at week 8 in high school football, and then Sunday we have the pairing show. It's annually, the pairing shows, I know, get huge numbers, huge views from people, and the watch party pictures that everyone sends, I think, quite frankly, aside from the obvious information, is one of the highlights of the show.
It is. It's nice to see teams gather in more of a social environment, get together. They have a nice meal somewhere, and they just get a chance to relax before the tournament gets started here in a couple of weeks. And I know we watch social media pretty close on night and like to get pictures of teams out with the gatherings and push those out across our social media, and especially on the network, with two of the best football minds in the state of Indiana, with Coach Lovell and Paul Condry bringing the action to everybody.
I was going to ask if you were bringing I know Paul's great, but I was wondering if you were bringing somebody else in to be that second voice. No, look, we've done it a long time. Quite frankly, we've both lost track of the number of years that we've done it, but we're mindful of the responsibility that we have and how important this particular night is to people around our state. And we're also mindful that we get the opportunity, and we're blessed to be asked to do it, and we're going to do the best we can. But again, we're wrapping up high school football. It won't be long until winter sports begin. When does practice begin for basketball, girls basketball, boys basketball, and other winter sports while we're at this point?
Yeah, and that's exactly right, Coach. It's just phenomenal, and the things that happen on an annual basis across this state are unbelievable.
It's going to be a fun weekend. He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. We have a lot coming up this weekend. Don't forget to tune into the IHSAA Champions Network Sunday, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock for the pairing show. Paul Condry and I will be honored to be there and hopefully not disappoint anyone. Paul, enjoy the week. Once again, thanks for all you do for sports in our state, and we'll look forward to having a great time on Sunday night.
Thanks, Coach. I look forward to tuning in on Champions Network.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
So the Royals they scored at their last play of the first half. Now they're trying to tack on a few more points here. 4 wide, make that 3 wide. Motion, manship. Oh, bad snap. And I'm not sure what happened there. So a bad snap, and Eden couldn't get it and goes down immediately. That hasn't been a problem most of the season, so that's a rare occurrence that we have that. So the Royals 2nd and 16. And a deflection there. So one of the Raiders got their hands up, deflected that ball. Looked like it was going to be a screen pass, quick pass out to the right side. So how was your pork burger?
It was delicious. I got scared that they were going to be out of them.
I did too.
Nope.
There was no line, so it was kind of nice.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. So the Royals have 3 wide on the near side. And they're going to throw. And it's the manship. And Luke's done a nice job filling in. Caden Rubel's out hurt. And Luke's done a really good job. I don't know, we didn't get the freshman chant there. But what about Josie? Josie's been really good as a freshman. I think because we've seen her progress through the season, even more confident of late. So
she's a hype girl too. Like, she gets us the energy up.
Oh yeah. And Eden's pass is caught, and then he breaks away. Austin Brown, he's going to maybe go. No, he's knocked out really late. So, wow. Really good move here after the catch. And he catches it and just spins, and then he's off down the sideline. Didn't quite get in. What do you think, Mark? Mark right up the middle. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And there's the air horn.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard it.
Mark Kubian, 3-yard touchdown.
So the Royals take a 26-0 lead.
Is it Libby that has the air horn?
It's Libby and Mike. Yeah. I don't know who actually uses it. Oh, I don't know if we ran out of fireworks. I was meaning to. Did they do it? Oh, I can't get the camera over there in time. I was trying to get the, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying to get the camera over there to see fireworks, and I was late. So, all right, let's look at the, I don't know who this is. Nope. There we go. So, 28-0. I think the team's got to be pretty happy here.
Yeah.
With the coming out at halftime, getting the onside kick, and going down and scoring immediately. So if the Royals can hold on and finish this, this will make them outright conference champions of the Mid-Eastern Conference. And that is probably, there's a couple, I think Monroe Central is leaving the conference, and maybe even North Decatur, and so I don't know. These are the only 2 teams that would be left. So I guess they could play each other, and then whoever wins that game could say that they're the conference champions, I guess, but in the future. But that seems like kind of odd. But yeah, this looks to be the last year of the conference for football. Still for all other sports. Oh no, we have no sound. No, we have sound. Maybe that was from during halftime. Okay, sorry, you scared me.
Wait, why is it that we have no conference?
The football only has so football only has 4 teams in it.
Yeah.
So like it's these teams here: Eastern, North Decatur, Shenandoah. North Decatur's not in our conference in the other sports. Shenandoah and Monroe Central, because most of them don't have football.
Oh, yeah.
So we have a little different conference.
Yeah.
Well, I believe North Decatur and Monroe Central are leaving.
Oh.
And so there's only 2 teams
Yeah.
left. So in football. But we still have a conference for all the other sports. So it didn't last very long. I think we started that in 2018. So about 6 years is all it lasted for football. And we're kind of looking for a conference. So they've had some ideas, but I don't think anything has worked out. First play to Hubbard is a pickup of 6. In our conference, we got 3rd place in volleyball.
Yep.
Which is the highest we've ever finished in the Mid-Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
I know you guys wanted just a teeny bit more. We were competitive, especially the Wapahani one for sure.
That was a really exciting game.
I did not see the Daleville one, but kind of a double handoff, but it goes nowhere. Royals stop it immediately. That Wapahani one was 2 points, I think, every set.
Yes.
So I think they won. Did we get one? I think it was 3-1. I believe.
I think it was 5. I think it went 5.
It went 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So
that game was probably one of my highlights.
Oh, yeah.
Like you asked earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
That in Greenfield.
Yeah. Greenfield, I was watching that one, and I started getting on the computer doing some research.
Yeah.
Because we've only beat Greenfield. How many times do you think we beat Greenfield?
I don't
in
even
volleyball?
know. Probably not a lot.
Twice.
Yeah.
In like 50 years, 40, probably about 40.
Yeah.
About 40 years we beat them twice.
We should have won that game.
And we were so close. All right, 28-0 here. The Raiders are about to punt. No, they're telling them to get out of the way. Yep. So the Royals are going to take over right there about midfield. We're going to take a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah. I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
Here we go, Royals. Back on offense with a 28-0 lead. Dale LaGrange way in motion. And there's that little leak out by Luke. That's hard to say. So Luke kind of starts as blocking, and then he kind of just leaks out into the flat. He's done that a few times.
He's been doing really good tonight.
Oh, yeah. He's
just a freshman.
Yep. Two games in a row. He had over 100 yards receiving last week. Mark's going to run off the left side, and the Raiders stop him right there. And they need to blow the whistle a little sooner.
Could be on the carry for the Royals. First contact made by Carter Gray of the Raiders.
So Mark's going to come out. Wheeler comes in.
5 on the play, and now he's 2nd and 5.
Second down at about 6. Back to volleyball. So I've done a lot of live streaming the volleyball the last few years.
Yes.
So you started as kind of a defensive specialist.
Yeah.
Right? You were kind of in the back row
Yeah.
a lot. And you've kind of evolved into like
Yeah.
an outside hitter, right?
Yep.
What do they call? What is a pin?
It's just like either on the outside or the right side.
So what's the difference between a pin and an outside hitter?
It's just where
Are they
you
the same
where you're
thing?
at. Like the pin is, or the outside is on the left side, and the right, or the right side is on the right side, and they're both pins. But you're
Okay.
on the pin.
We'll
like
have to talk about it later. Because I never heard of the position pin
Yeah.
until this year. So I still don't get it. So what's the pin? The antenna?
The antenna, yeah.
The candy cane. We
Yeah.
call it the candy cane.
Yeah, the candy cane.
Okay. So you're out there. If you're over, that's the pin.
Yes.
But what's an outside hitter then?
They hit on the left side. You know?
Yeah, I'm confused. You
I don't really know how to explain
You
it.
think after live stream, he gets hit as he throws it, but it's nearly caught. You think after live streaming all these years that I would pick up some stuff, but yeah. No. I still get the like rotation. I still don't get it.
Yeah.
The rotation.
You have Carly up there to help you, though, right?
Yeah. I've learned a lot of things. Tooling the block.
Yes.
Yes, I learned about tooling the block. And then the different kinds of sets. A slide set.
Yes.
And is there a shoot set?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I learned that one from YouTube. And then, I'm trying to think of what others. So, yeah, I've picked up a few things.
All right.
So, all right, inside handoff to Wheeler. He's going to get stopped. And they're just, they're not blowing the whistle soon enough. Like, that should never happen. He should not be getting tackled way back here. The officials are letting the play go a little long. Because that happens a couple things. One, somebody can get hurt. And two, somebody can get mad.
Yeah.
And then someone does something that they regret. Or, So they need to kind of blow that whistle a little quicker. All right. Motion. Manship. They hand it off inside, and QB's going to try to get to the outside. And he's going to be just out of bounds. So first down, and they're inside the 2-yard line. And looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Royals.
Timeout, Royals.
And let's see here. I'm trying to see if we got all the commercials in. Let's do another 9-star.
What makes 9-Star so unique and so special is not only their people and their service, but their business innovation. And they've taken it one step further. Now they're in the wastewater business, looking to expand services in a way that can benefit consumers, that can benefit their customers in this community. Is really quite unique and fabulous.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, see what the Royals come up with. 1st and 2, you could see what they'll try here. So they're pretty tight formation here. And they're going to run it up the middle. And he's going to fall in for into the end zone. And the Royals take a 34-0 lead here.
It's Mark's fourth touchdown?
Fourth touchdown? Yeah, this is his fourth. You're right. Pretty good game. And I wasn't sure how much he was going to play.
Mm-hmm.
This is a potential sectional opponent. Nope, no good on the extra point. I, again, did not get a chance to try to catch the fireworks.
The Masters extra point is no good.
So, all right. And the other sports going on this week, we got cross country, I think, has their conference meet tomorrow, I believe. And then they'll have cross country's conference meets tomorrow. And then next week, they have their sectional, I believe. And then volleyball has their sectional. The football draw is on Sunday this weekend. The Royals finished their regular season with LaPel a week from tonight here. And then they'll start sectional play. I'm trying to think if anybody else is playing. Golf, girls golf's done. Boys tennis is done. Yeah, so I think that's what's left unless I'm forgetting something. Let's see if someone's... All right.
Isn't LaPel's coach the Manship's uncle?
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of personal.
Lapels, we'll go. Run up the middle and goes nowhere. Yeah, Libby is her brother is the Lapels coach. Yes. So I can't imagine what that's like.
No.
You're rooting on your kids against your brother's team.
Yeah.
And even for him, he's the uncle. His nephews have to play against his nephews. So probably is a unique night for all. I wonder how much they talk heading into the game.
Yeah.
If they just are quiet. So we got a timeout now by the Raiders. And
timeout Raiders.
LaPel's been kind of up and down too this year. They've had some good games, and so it'll be a tough one there. And they're going to probably be a little motivated because that's who we beat in the sectional last year. So it was I'm sure that there is some motivation to win that game. All right, let's see here. I haven't used this camera for timeouts yet for a while. So Royals timeout. So they come out. All right. And they're going to fake the handoff, and Hellman's going to go out and just kind of throw it on the ground. They've done a really good job. I talked to Coach Gallion a little bit heading into this game, and they were concerned about him being able to run away from us. If we got close to him, he's quick enough he can kind of escape, and he's got a pretty good arm and can throw it pretty deep. But he hasn't really, to this point, hurt us a whole lot. They've done a nice job containing him. All right, you got 4 wide now. And he's still looking. Now he's running up the middle, and again, the Royals hem him in. Picks up just a couple.
Ethan Carter wraps up Garrett Hellman. Picks up 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And we've got, looks like Matt Hunt is warming up for the Royals. Threw a touchdown pass last week.
Oh, really?
Yep, at Monroe Central.
Was that the game that Carson got the interception?
Oh, and another sack. And right now, the Royals' defensive line is just overwhelming the offensive line of the Raiders. It's not a lot of that Hellman can do there. And so that's going to force a punt. It's 4th and 7. Or sorry, 4th and 20. It was 3rd and 7 before that play. Let's see. And deep kick. And it takes a good bounce there for the Raiders. And the Royals will take over about the 39-yard line. And we got 3:52 until the trivia question. So you'll be able to answer on YouTube and Facebook. You know, we went over 2,000 subscribers this week.
Really?
Yes. At the last week. So we have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. So moving on up. Let's see if I can even find that. Let's see here. So, yeah, we can find us on YouTube at EDH Athletics. This is going to probably have to go away. Facebook, we're streaming. IHSA TV. And I got to move it away. Eden's pass is nearly picked off. So, this is what I'm talking about. Like, they're just letting them wrestle there before they blow their whistle. And that's just going to – nothing good can come from that. I think they need to be a little quicker on their whistles here when it's stood up. 2nd and 1 here in the 3rd. 34-0 Royals. And they're going to hand it off to Wheeler. He goes right up the middle. He puts his head down, and he's going to pick up about 8.
Evan Wheeler on the carry for the Royals. Taken down by Jackson Ryder of the Raiders. Good for a Royal 1st down.
So 1st down and 10. Royals starters still in, which you kind of would expect here. They're 1 point away from the mercy rule, where they have a running clock. So they're going to pitch it to Delagrange. He makes a spin move, and he's going to get out about 8 yards. So that actually goes as a catch on the jet.
Delagrange on the reception for the Royals. Picks up 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Royals.
So is it just you and your mom going to get ice cream, or is the whole family going?
Hudson and my boyfriend are going.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a long drive for ice cream.
Well, it's special.
So you're leaving Dad at home.
Yep, he's farming.
Which, by the way, the tech nerd I am. What's the name of the company that the spraying company?
Aerial Ag Works.
Aerial Ag Works.
Yep.
Which is really cool. With drones that spray the fields.
Yep.
So. All right. Eden in the backfield, and he's going to give it to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to try to burst right up the middle. He's going to fall forward, get about 4 to 5. And they almost put Matt Hunt in. Matt ran on the field, and they called him back. Yeah, we don't have a record for sacks. So we don't have anybody keeping stats. So, but I agree. I think it could be up there. All right. And is he going to get the first down? It's hard to tell on that far sideline. He does. Sacks is such a hard one in high school, too, because if the quarterback is running, like a lot of times they don't consider it a sack, even if they're tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So they have to like basically be sure that they were attempting to look to pass. So, all right. 1st and 10, about a minute left till the Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia. Eden's going to throw it out. It's caught.
Nice catch.
I don't know who that was. Can you tell?
It was Eli.
Eli?
Yep.
Yep.
Eden's pass is complete on a great catch by Eli Manship.
So leading us into our trivia question.
First down.
All right. We're at the 8-yard line. What was the score at halftime? 20?
Yeah.
Run up the left side. He's trying to fight for it. He gets in. Touchdown, Evan Wheeler. And so the Royals have now got the running clock established, as they have scored 20 just in the third quarter alone. All right. And the kick is good. Make that 21. So, and we're still not to the Dave's Express Care Car Wash halftime. So, let's go check out. Shenandoah getting ready to take the field. Special teams. Check out those if we have any Shenandoah Raiders fans watching. Maybe you'll catch somebody that you are trying to watch. There's Troy over there.
Ray Nebler and Carter Armstrong back deep for the Raiders.
Troy does it all.
He knows so much.
Yeah. A lot of people over here. I think that's it. All right. So it's going to be running clock from this point forward. I think this is the second game in a row we've reached that. And the Royals have reached their average of 37 points a game.
Yeah.
Manship's going to kick it kind of over the top. It's going to go out of bounds, so that's going to be a penalty. And we're still, well, So running clock gets us to the fourth quarter. So we're going to do a quick commercial, and we'll be back with the Dave's
Looking to
Express
give
Care
your
Car.
car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
And we have the question there. What Collins is commenting?
Oh, Hayden.
So it's Hayden Collins here. So here's our trivia. Last week, both Eli and Luke Manship each had over 100 yards receiving versus Monroe Central. When was the last time EH had two players with over 100 yards receiving in the same game? So you can give me a year. You can give me a year just as a guess. But last time that we had two receivers in the same game get over 100 yards. And I'm pretty sure that we've never had brothers do it.
Yeah.
So that's even more impressive. We had brothers that did it. All right, run up the middle. And once we get going here, we start putting subs in. Like, I want to start calling off some of our names of players that are in. I think we see some coming in. So if you see a number and you're like, if you could,
86.
you have
I think that's Connor Whitgren.
Yeah, there's that one. You can. Connor Whitgren, you say?
Yeah, I see Connor Cook, 22.
Uh-huh. So some of our JV players getting some time here on Friday night.
Blake Whittington, 29.
Oh, yeah. And the handoff and the run up the middle. I think that's Armstrong. He's going to pick up a first down. And these go quick. So once we hit the running clock, these football games go really, really quick. So it won't be too long. 74, I think. That's Drew. Drew Morris he's been in on offense. I don't know if he's played much on defense. We have a lot of our starting defensive backs. So a lot of our changes are on the line and at linebacker. And 41 is, I know we mentioned him early on, and Parsley. Dylan Parsley. Sometimes this is where my eyesight fails me, and I cheat with this camera. Oh, we got a flag. Personal foul, face mask against the Royals. So 57. Did you say that one? Joe Hollenball. In comes 56. Braden Hester on D. I think they rotate a lot of people. Like you said, Whittington. Connor Cook. De La Grange is out there on defense. All right. Handoff to Parsley again. Raiders are having their best drive of the game. 53. Brennan Turner in. Brennan Turner, a freshman. Yeah, a lot of changes on the line and linebackers. And run up the middle. He fights forward. It's going to be is that a late flag, I think? They threw a lot of flags early in the game. And then I don't feel like they've called as many lately. So, we got 2016. Yeah. Some of our answers so far. So, 2013, 2016. Rain Bolton Arnold. I need a year. So. Honestly, I forgot the answer. Oh, nowhere there. It's second down. Going to be second down. I'll know the answer when I pull it up. Bonus points if you can tell us who it is, who it was. Actually, I think I do know the answer now. Caleb, you're not allowed to answer a year. Below average golfer usually answers Cole Allen. So it's 2 weeks in a row. All right. Second and 11. And I don't know who has the ball, honestly. It was an inside handoff.
Seaman on the carry for the Raiders.
'64 is in for the Royals. That is Brady Cole. Hester, 52. Carson Smith, 86. You named that one. Connor Whitgren. All right. So it's 3rd and 6. Raiders trying to get a score here. And he fights forward, but they get it stopped. '21. There we go. So you can answer on Facebook or YouTube.
It'll now be 4th and goal for the Raiders.
So 4th and goal. See if the Royals can hold them out here. And they're going to hand it off to Parsley, and he's going to get in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown run.
So the Raiders get something positive going here. 6, it's still counting down. The clock will keep going.
Yeah.
So we might even have to do the trivia answer here real soon. So.
Sounds like Harrison.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. They're going to kick the extra point. Number 2. Hubbard. And it's good. So even though we now have gone down back below the 35 point, once you go above 35 points and start the running clock, you cannot go back. All right, so we've got some answers for our trivia. And we actually, I think we may have had the right answer. We'll see. So the correct answer was 2016 versus Northeastern. It was A.J. Meggie with 139 yards and Devin Denny with 105. So we did have a correct answer. So someone that he never wins. Below average golfer never wins because he always answers Cole Allen to every answer. So congratulations. But I don't think it should count unless the answer really is Cole Allen. So and I think it's only been done twice, I believe, but I may be wrong. Huh. So last week, Luke and Eli Manship, and then AJ and Devin Denny back in 2016. Maybe that was too hard. Was that too hard of a question? Next week's is not hard. I already got next week's planned. Trivia. As the kick is away. Takes a big bounce, but played by Shaw, or no, it's not. It's Not Shaw.
On the return for the Royals.
Who was it? Still waiting for him to turn his number here. Oh, it's Whittington.
First and 10 for the Royals.
So 1st and 10. Royals, we got subs again. And like I said, we're going to go real quick. Like right now, the clock's running. So I see 64. I don't think we've called that number. 66. Brady Cole. Actually, we have Ethan Smith in there. 74. That's Drew, I think. And Blake Whittington at running back. Matt Hill at quarterback. And I'm guessing, I think there's Whittington up the middle. See Dawson Springman. Oh, we got.
Blake Whittington on the carry for the Royals, taken out by Jacob Brown.
Well, I'll collect my prize during basketball season. Okay. All right. So I saw Dawson Springman out there, Gavin Schultz. Matt's going to roll out with the ball. He's going to get tackled. And it's going to be 3rd and long. So basically the JV offense out there right now for the Royals. They did get a touchdown late last week at Monroe Central. Hunt drops back to pass, throws it out, and it is caught. Is it enough? I don't think it is. Connor Whitgren with the catch. It's not going to be a first down.
Matt Hunt's pass complete to Connor Whitgren.
So Connor Whitgren with the catch. All right. 4 yards to go. And a pass and catch. Matt Hunt. Oh, and that's got to be a late flag. It didn't get called. Dawson Springman with the catch and a first down. That was a really thrown way out of bounds. But I think the referees want this game to end too.
Yeah.
As flag happy as they were early.
Yeah, number 81, Jason Cook. He just went in.
All right. Blake. So minute 50.
Blake Whittington on the carry for the Royals, taken out by Kai Pevier of the Raiders.
Next week, cross country sectional, I believe, and then volleyball sectional starts on Thursday at Cecina. We play the late match.
Yeah.
So it'll be 7:30 at the earliest, but I kind of that first match could go long.
Yeah, for sure.
So it'll be interesting. We are not going to stream that. As a little screen pass out to the outside, and the Royals get it. Oh, did the ball come out? Royals get another first down. Trying to see who caught it.
I can tell.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they always do it this way so I can see it.
Matt Hunt pass complete to Cy Hunt.
Cy Hunt. Matt Hunt to Cy Hunt.
Good for a Royal first down.
All right, Matt's in the shotgun. Still under a minute now. It's going real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to give it to, is that Gavin? They're going to call flag there. So.
It was Mason Roberts.
Mason Roberts?
Was it 33?
I don't know if it's Gavin 32 or Mason 33. You're right, Mason 33. But there's a flag on the play, and I think that may be it. That may be the last play. Yep.
Yeah.
So, as we wrap up here, let's see what the score is. 44-7. So, Royals did not score in that last quarter. Just trying to get some stuff showing up here as we do the post-game stuff real quick. All right, so the Royals win 41-7. I thought we did a little better than I had first anticipated. I thought this was going to be a little bit closer of a game.
Yeah.
That means Royals are conference champions, probably the last Mid-Eastern Conference champions, as they went undefeated in conference play. So congratulations to them. It's always one of those goals you have for each team. Player of the game, I think Mark Kuby had 4 touchdowns, right?
Yeah, he did.
So we're going to have to go with Mark Kuby as our Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game. And then we're going to just one last thing. Good luck at the sectional.
Thank you.
So I take care of business on Thursday.
We will. And
then I'll be there next week. The plan is to stream the lapel. So they just announced the champions, MEC champions here at the stadium. We'll live stream the lapel game next week here, last regular season football game. And then Saturday morning, if we can take care of business on the first round there against Irvington Prep, we plan on streaming in the morning. And then hopefully continuing on then to the championship. I think you guys got a really, really good shot.
Yeah.
I think there's something special about your group, a couple things, as that, like, you got some really good seniors.
Yes.
That when you have seniors that don't want their season to end, that I feel like teams always do really well. And then you got some good juniors that are all in, that the way you guys dive on the floor, and you specifically and Elena for sure are all over the place. That's what makes a special run. We talk about the boys basketball whenever we went to the semi-state and was close to going to state.
Yeah.
We had a really good group of seniors that didn't want their season to end, and then we had some juniors that were really all in.
Yeah.
Very similar to our volleyball team, I think. So I know Cecina will be really tough.
Yes.
They haven't really lost to a lot of people, but I think the potential is for sure there. So good luck this week.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. I was trying
having me.
I was trying to get what could we get you to
first time.
So but I appreciate you. It was late notice.
Yeah.
To come here and help me out. And then maybe another time as well.
Yep.
I know we need some possible girls basketball things. And what's the stuff you've been doing with school? What's some of the stuff you've been interviewing teachers and stuff?
Yeah, I forget what Dr. Phil Hauer titled us as, but just videographers and marketing to videography.
So if you check that out, they show those on the school Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
So see some of her work. Who does that with you?
Aiden Morris.
Aiden Morris and Hayden Conley. Hayden Collins. Sorry. They do that and they post them on the Facebook page and check out that. So I think that's it. So thanks for joining us. We will see you next time. Good night. Turn this down.